This is Clark Kent. Glad to be here, Lois.
There are two concepts that I want you to be familiar with when we say this is not for you. First is to be heroic.
Everybody loves a
I need you to understand this concept because all of us are superheroes. And let's think about a superhero. The regular people, they move toward a problem and they want to keep everyone safe.
Yeah. And then I've also found, man, that fear, it really, man, it really, number one, it has a physical effect.
Yeah.
Because then that causes that stress piece, and I hate that. I just hate feeling uneasy physically. And then number two, it just creates this lack of action because you're so afraid.
Yeah, it just paralyzes
to do something. It just takes the step. And I'm under this motto, Twin, that you can't do anything once and be great at it. So if my man would have jumped off the diving board once,
exactly,
it was cool. It was cool. But look, it takes at least one time to gain momentum.
Yeah.
And that's what I found, man. You want to erase the fear, you have to do it once, okay? But if you do it once, you didn't really erase it.
Nah, that's right. No,
but you do it again and again. You go in and day out into the very place you don't want to go to. And before you know it, that's not even the fear. And I'll give you a quick one. Here's my plank, is that I was working for this organization. I say no names. And then when the organization closed down the department, okay, my first thought was like, well, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I didn't want to go back into the very thing that I dreaded.
But can I say one thing about that? Like I knew that was, I knew you were, something was going to happen there, bro. You weren't going to be working there, so again, you just don't do that well. Yeah.
Nah, well, it's a host of things. We'll get
into
in a different episode. Because, look, a lot of people are working in a place that they absolutely hate. They have something in their mind that they want to do, but they don't do it because they're afraid.
Come on, I know where you're getting at. You're right, but that's a different episode. So go ahead. I know where you're going.
I'm not going to go as far as you think. When you don't know me, man, you ain't got the ESPN collecting today. You gotta get your ESPN right. But anyway, real quick. So when that happened, I was thinking, well, look, man, I can go and do what I was doing at that company on my own.
Yeah.
I can do the training. I can do the research and then do the training for the organizations along with the LuFlu. I know I can start, I can really take LuFlu on as really my full-time job and to really grow it. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. So I was writing in my diary, dog, like in January, freaking out. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to, all this stuff? And I'm in July. We went on vacay together. I just took the babies up to Chi-Town a week ago. I mean, I've been good. So I couldn't have done it one time. I had to do it more than once. And that has been the beauty of it, man. Doing it more than one time, gaining momentum, and actually just seeing the fear leave like it's nothing. Because it really is, it's nothing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. It's not that big, and just throughout both of our lives, man. I mean, when we started LuFlu, long before they had the shirt, the book, the iPhone case, long before all this stuff, man, before the branding of it, just getting that first speech at IPFW, I mean, my heart was.
It was so bad, bro. It was so bad.
It wasn't like it was. It was tough. It
wasn't that bad. Compared to now, it was bad.
Most definitely. But it's just you gotta get the first one. You gotta get the first one. You know what I mean?
You gotta get the first one.
You gotta get that first one.
You gotta get the momentum, and that's really the thing. So for anyone that's watching, and you have some type of fear, some trepidation, or something that's hindering you facing an obstacle or a barrier, just go right to it. And I guarantee when you confront it, I guarantee it won't be as bad as it seems. And if it is as bad as it seems, and you confront it with your energy and your passion, I know you can get through it.
Yeah.
Because I think you told me this, that pain is temporary. And I'm a firm believer in that.
Absolutely.
I'm a firm believer that pain is temporary.
Absolutely. Hey, man, that's a wrap. Like, I got nothing else to say about that. Like, when it comes to fear, just attack. That's all you got to do. Sounds simple.
Attack that thing.
We know it's a little bit harder than that, but it's really not. Though.
Yes.
You just got to do it.